Ladies and gentlemen, there is something incredibly powerful about silence. It speaks louder than words, cuts deeper than any argument, and leaves a lasting impact on those who thought they could get away with disrespecting you. Today, I want to discuss how your silence, after being treated poorly, is not only a reflection of your strength, but also something that haunts them more than anything you could have said or done. Your silence is not a sign of weakness. When someone disrespects you, they often expect a reaction, a shouting match, angry words, emotional outbursts. They thrive on the chaos, believing they've won if they can get under your skin. But when you choose silence, when you decide their actions aren't even worth a response, that's when they start to feel the weight of what they've done. Silence is not surrender, it's strength. It's the decision to protect your peace instead of engaging with someone who doesn't deserve your energy. It's the choice to let go of the need to prove anything to those who don't value you. When you refuse to entertain their negativity, when you stop explaining yourself, defending your worth, or fighting for their respect, your silence becomes deafening. They expected you to chase after them, to beg for attention, to fight back in a way that would let them feel powerful. But instead, you chose to walk away. You chose peace over conflict, self-respect over validation. And that choice is eating them alive. They can't stand that you're not giving them the reaction they craved. They can't bear the thought that you're moving on, unbothered, while they're left with the guilt, regret, and memory of how they mistreated you. Your silence becomes a mirror, reflecting their insecurities, failures, and lack of character. It forces them to sit with the reality of their actions, without the distraction of an argument to justify their behavior. They're left alone with their thoughts, replaying the moment they crossed the line, wondering why you're not giving them the satisfaction of a response. And that silence, that complete absence of engagement, speaks volumes. They underestimated you. They thought you needed them, that you'd keep fighting for their respect, that you'd keep trying to prove your worth. But your silence shows that you know your value, that you don't need to lower yourself to their level, and that you're strong enough to walk away without looking back. They now realize they pushed away someone who offered them kindness, patience, and understanding. They're starting to see that the respect they took for granted is something they'll miss more than they ever imagined. Every time they remember how they treated you, that silence is there, reminding them that they lost someone who had the dignity to leave without a word. In your silence lies your victory. It's a statement that says you don't need to respond to disrespect because you're focused on your own growth, peace, and happiness. You've reclaimed your power by refusing to let their behavior define your worth. And that's what's truly destroying them, knowing they no longer have control over your emotions, that they're no longer a factor in your life, and that their disrespect didn't break you but made you stronger. So let your silence speak for you. Let it be the response that leaves them questioning everything, while you move forward with your head held high, knowing you chose to protect your peace above all else. In the end, your silence is not only your strength, it's your closure, your liberation, and the very thing that haunts them with the memory of what they lost. Your silence in its profound stillness is your loudest triumph.